Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for having me here. My name is Babar. I was born in Pakistan, grew up in New York, and spent the last 5 years in the region, Saudi Arabia, where I got my PhD. This morning, all of us got up, we put toothpaste on our toothbrush, and we turned on the water. And we took that all for granted, because when we turn on the water, we assume that water will come out from the tap. Did you know that the kingdom and the region in general gets its water from large desalination plants? These large desalination plants take seawater, pass it through filters called membranes, and then on the other side we have clean drinking water that we all use. It's estimated by 2050, 90% of urban area cities in the Gulf region will actually take water through desalination. But the main problem with actually these desalination systems is something called biofouling. Biofouling is the accumulation of bacteria on these surfaces, which clog the system and prevent it from operating efficiently. I consider biofouling the cancer of water purification systems. Now today, what desalination operators do is when biofouling occurs, they take it out, the membrane module, send it off to a lab, which takes time while they open it up, they analyze the sample, and then send you both the report and the bill. But what if we were able to put that insight into the hand of the operator? Now, going back to my technical training as a microbiologist, we started looking at how do bacteria form in nature. And they start by actually floating around in liquid until they find an area which is suitable for them to set up a community. They secrete proteins that allow them to bind to the surface and then begin to grow and grow until they mature in stage 4. Stage 4 is actually when they begin to cause damage to the system. But what if we were able to, just like in cancer prognosis, move from late detection to early detection? And that's what I set out to do. So going back to nature, we looked at bacteria in nature. And bacteria in aquatic systems, what they do is they produce extracellular enzymes. These enzymes are actually scissors. And what these scissors do are cut up large molecules, food, into small bits and chunks that the bacteria can eat and grow. So using this, we hijacked this in order to develop a method where we would take the enzymes of the bacteria normally produced by the bacteria, and we present an artificial compound, which is a light fluorogen bound to food the bacteria would eat. When the two interact, the enzyme cuts the bacteria, the fluorogen substrate, and the light molecule is released. When that release happens, we can measure the signal. So that all went into developing a sensor that we now automate and we can put inside of the actual desalination plant. That allows the operators to gain insight, allow them to read what's going on in real time in their system. This then allowed us to create a very simple technique for them, which is green, everything is okay. Yellow, things are getting a little bit fuzzy, maybe you should do something about the system. And red, the system is biofouled. So with that very simple approach, we can actually guide operators to ensure that we have clean water. And we can do that so that both your children and my children can actually turn on the tap water in the next 10, 20 years and actually have water without thinking about, is it fouled or not? Thank you very much.